Hello and welcome to chapter 5, and in this chapter we'll be talking all about tables. And so far you have been given several examples on how to improve your website by managing your website better. You've learned how to organize your folders, create different HTML files so that they link properly when you reference them, href them in one file. So we did absolute and relative links, and we created a multiple web page website, and I showed it to you by using the Green Event Manager's website. And by the end of this chapter, I should be able to show you the progress we've made at the Green Event Managers. Okay, so the Green Event Managers company, David is working for the company, and he's been working, applying whatever we are learning, applying on the website. So by the end of this chapter, you should be able to see what he's done. Okay, so in this chapter, we're going to be working on tables. And the chapter overview looks something like this. We'll be talking about tables called span, row span, color, and nested code. Okay, and tables is in HTML. You create tables using the table tag, okay, in conjunction with the tr and the td tags. I'm going to explain what tr td tags mean in a bit. So there are other tags for creating table. These are the basics for creating a table in HTML. Okay, so when I start creating a table, I want you to visualize a table in your mind. Okay, and I want you to know exactly what we are creating. Okay, let me show you the web page that has table on it as an example. Okay, check this out. This is something that we will be creating on a web page. Okay, date, activity, person in charge. Okay, and this is like an application for the Green Event Managers. They have a schedule page, if you remember, and within that schedule page we have to add plenty of tables. Okay, so I'm going to show you examples on how we do a column span. This is a column span. Okay, and this is where the guest would be staying. Okay, there's an event coming up, and David needs to handle this event in the form of scheduling the staff and their different duties around the event. So he's creating a table, a simple table, and then a table with a column span and a table with row span. Okay, and this is how you create one. I wish I could go down further, but I can't. But you know what, I will show it to you in detail. Yeah, I think, let me drag this down. All right, it works. So what I was trying to say is, like, for example, here there is a row span going on. Okay, and this is what we are looking at when we talk about the chapter tables. Okay, let's go back to the notes section. Okay, so you create tables using the table, the tr and the td tags. Okay, just visualize a simple table that you can create in Word or PowerPoint. What does it look like? Okay, it looks like something like this, right? You have a table, and you have cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, cell 4, right? And you have rows and you have columns. Is that right? So the code for the table looks something like this. Okay, I'm going to write it down and explain it to you in a bit. So we have a table tags in HTML are the td and the tr tags. Okay, let's create a table using Notepad. Okay, so let's open up a Notepad, and okay, I have a Notepad created for you already, and it has a simple head, body, and HTML tags here. Okay, you have the HTML tag, the head tag, the title tag, and then I have said here HTML table exercise. Okay, and I didn't add the title tag. I just want to focus on the how to create a simple table. Okay, and if you save this as I created this thing here. If you want to take a look at what I've done. Okay, I needed to go back. All right, I have this thing going on here, and this is the tables folder that I've created for you. Okay, and within the tables folder I have one file, that's the .txt file. I'm going to save it, and I want to save it as HTML just to show you what the output looks like right now. And .html. Okay, let's save it and let's try to run the file. Okay, there you go. You just have nothing here, and it just says one paragraph. It says let's create a simple table. Okay, now we're going to start creating tables here. Let me show you how to do it. Just have your notepad ready. Okay, so this is my notepad. Okay, and I'm going to start writing code. Let me see if I can, yes, okay, this is much better. So we have this plain vanilla page behind us, and I have my notepad here. Let me make it bigger. Okay, for example, supposing you have, okay, let's add a table under the paragraph tag. Okay, so just keep typing what I'm typing, and very soon you will understand. I will explain what we're doing right now. Let me add a space here so that the code is much clearer. So we begin with table border. Table border is equal to 1. Are you with me? Okay, type whatever I'm typing here, and then I will explain the code with you. Width double colon 100%. Okay, so what does that mean? At least you know that the width of the table would span across the entire web page. It would span right here. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Table border is equal to 1 and style is equal to width. And then let's open up the table row. Okay, hit tab to move the cursor forward. You're nesting your table right now. You're writing a nested code for table. The reason is just one and only, and it's very simple. Again tab, again tab. No, again tab is not just space, and bring it closer to under the TR. You're defining the table row now. You just define the table border here with width of 1. Okay, and you define the style for the table, how broad the table is going to be. Now let's define the rows. Okay, what are we doing here? We're trying to create row. Okay, we just defined the width of the table, and now we're creating a row. Okay, so let's do that. Let me go back here. Okay, so the TR is within the TR, right? Open up the TD tag. I will explain what it is. Cell 1. This is just for descriptive purposes. Okay, just to make you understand what each element means here. So TD tag closed, hit tab and hit the space bar and create another row. TD cell 2. Okay, and close the TD tag. And then I need you to hit tab again so that it's directly under the TR tag, and close the TR tag. Are we done? Okay, let's create another row. TR, you have to do this as many rows as needed. Okay, and hit tab, your space bar. So we're creating nested code so that it's easier for others and for us to understand when we come back and want to make changes. TD, close the tag, hit tab and spacebar and TD cell 4. Okay, and close the TD tag. Okay, are you with me? And then of course you have to close the TR tag, backslash TD, close the tag. Okay, and the last thing you need to do is close the table tag. Any tag we open, we need to close it, right? First lesson for this course, any open tag needs to be closed. Okay, body tag is closed and the HTML tag is closed. Okay, okay, I noticed I did add and a title here, which is fine. Okay, you can just see it on the top tab section here. If you create something like this, let's try to save it. and let's try to run this file. Okay, open the folder where the file is located and double click. Okay, there you go. You have a table, a simple table with cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, cell 4. Okay, so these are your rows. This entire cell 1 and cell 2 are your rows. Okay, row 1, row 2. So you've created a table with 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay, and let me try to show you how to create. So this was a simple table. This is what we've done here. It's just a simple table going on here, and this is the code that I wrote. Okay, and let's try to do something else, something more interesting. Okay, before I move any further, let me explain the code to you. I want to do something interesting, but just don't want to forget explaining the code to you. Okay, table. When you declare table here, you're telling the browser, hey, I'm about to create a table, so be ready. Okay, so you declare a table here. TR means table row. Okay, it sets off row in each table. And TD stands for setting off cells in each table. Okay, we don't talk about column or anything. And we also have table header tag. I'm just going to write this down here. These are the other tags associated with table. I have to delete this because it doesn't make sense here. This is another tag for table. It's called table header. Okay, and it sets off heading, which is bold and centered. Okay, let me show you an example here. For example, I showed you in the beginning. Check this out. Date, activity, person in charge, and hotel bookings. Okay, so what we did in this video was I tried to explain to you the table tag, the table row tag, the table cell tag, TD. It should be TC, but it's TD. Okay, and it sets off each row in a table. And then finally we have the table header tag. Okay, in the next video I'm going to talk about attributes for the table. Okay, attributes for the table I'm going to explain, so hang in there. Let's see